Hello people, you're welcome to ProUp Masterclass. My name is Tola Alabi. In today's class, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 Nigerian graphic designers. Now, if you don't know, I'm a Nigerian graphic designer, and today I'm going to be using this opportunity to share with you some Nigerian talents that I have been following and have found very inspirational. For me, in my career as a designer, I find these people very inspiring, and I'm going to share with you my top 5 Nigerian graphic designers. Now, there are a lot of graphic designers out there, Nigerian graphic designers out there that I absolutely respect, but I had to come down to these 5 people, and it was a pretty difficult task. But I'll tell you the criteria with which I was able to select these 5 people. What really earns my respect? 2 things: your skill. If you are able to do something that I feel I really can't do skill-wise, I have a lot of respect for such people that are so skilled, and I really envy their skills. The second thing is influence. I respect people with a lot of influence. They're able to affect people's lives by just doing what they do and doing it well. So those 2 things play a part in selecting these 5 people as my top 5 Nigerian graphic designers. Number 5 person on this list is a lady called BANWO, and I think she's absolutely amazing. I've never met her before, and I do look forward to meeting her someday. I think she's incredibly skilled, and some people say, some people are skilled for a girl, but she's not just skilled for a girl, she's skilled for a designer. She's just skilled as a person. I think that's really good, but her skill is not what puts her on this list for me. It's her level of influence. She has a platform called the Female Designer Movement, and I think it's really inspirational because I love to see female designers get involved in design industry, because in Nigeria, design industry is so male dominated. So I like the fact that she's driving that movement to involve more females in it and to empower them with the skill of graphic design. So that's why she makes this list. Number 4 is a guy called Brendan, and I've known him for quite a while now. I've known him since he was 14, and he's on this list just purely based on his skill. He's an illustrator, a Nigerian illustrator, and I think he's just amazing. In my book, he's the best illustrator I know in Nigeria. His work is breathtaking when it comes to illustration. So I don't see myself doing what he's doing in a million years. So for that reason, I'll put him on this list, because I've seen him graduate from an amateur designer to being just a professional, the go-to guy when it comes to illustration. Number 3 is Yox. Now, Yox is an amazing graphic designer. I consider him a friend of mine because I've known him for quite a while, and we've had the opportunity to work in the same working environment for months. So I've seen him work, and he's a professional at design. He's also a very good design thinker. He's a thought leader, in my opinion. He's great at what he does. He does identity design and does branding, and I've had the opportunity of conversing with him on various occasions, and he's just a very outspoken person. One thing I really respect about him is his level of influence. There are very few designers in Nigeria that do not know Yox, and that's not just because of his work, but because of the quality of his thoughts and his unapologetic nature of saying his opinion. I think he's really an inspirational designer. I find it very hard to refer people to designers I know, but with Yox, I always refer clients to him because I'm always sure that he would take care of them and he would be professional to the core. Now, my number 2 designer is a man called ÄBINIBI Alabi. Now, it's just simply called ÄBINIBI, and I think ÄBINIBI has been around since forever, and he's on this list purely because of his influence. He's a very skilled designer, but he's also a very influential designer. He used to run an academy called ÄBINIBI Creative Academy. I'm not sure if that academy is still running, but a lot of graphic designers I know have gone through that academy, and he has, through that academy, improved the face of graphic design in Nigeria. He has mentored a lot of professional graphic designers that I know, so he's massively influential, and I give him a lot of respect for that. Although he's doing a lot of film directing right now, he still has a massive influence when it comes to the Nigerian graphic design scene. My number one graphic designer on this list is someone I have followed for years. I think I've followed his work for about 10 years now, and I think he's just an amazing graphic designer. Although I really feel he's really kind of underrated in Nigeria, but I think internationally he has been given a lot of recognition, and his name is AKPOKIERE, and I think Caro is just an awesome graphic designer. He's one of those people that I think if you open the dictionary for the definition of graphic designer, his photo should be there. That's how much respect I have for him, because he embodies what a graphic designer should be. He shows the width and length of what a graphic designer should be. His work has been on textile, has been on shoes, has been on buses, has been on buildings. He's an inspirational artist. I think there really is a lot to learn from him. A lot of graphic designers are restricted to either print or the digital platform. He has taken his work beyond what we know as print or digital platform. Makes graphic design relatable, and he's probably one of the most published graphic designers in Nigeria internationally. So I have a lot of respect for him. I think his work is awesome, and I think if you have the chance, you should check out his Instagram page or his website. So Caro AKPOKIERE is my number one Nigerian graphic designer. Now, I hope you found this class interesting. I hope you found it educating. I hope I've been able to introduce you to some new talent that you didn't know about. Now, if you have your top 5, feel free to leave a list below. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I advise and encourage you to click that subscribe button right now, and I'll see you in the next class.